Episode 5 of everybody's favorite soap opera, Lick of Our Lives. We are now in the parking lot of the Lick Around Tavern and Casino. Since Pat the bartender's big announcement about the licorice lollipops, everyone has traveled from everywhere to purchase an original Lickville licorice lavender latest lollipop gift set offered only at the Lick Around. And entering on the scene is Agent Sculdy and Mueller from the FBI Y files to investigate the death of Sheriff Pinkney. And as the crowd is mingling in the parking lot, Little Lick is finishing up his last jive.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna make them listen to this one. It's not gonna be in their little studios. It's not gonna be on their radios. It's gonna be live. Ain't lavender. It ain't licorice. It's licorice lavender lollipop. It ain't lavender. Ain't licorice. It's licorice lavender lollipop. Yo! Put it in your mouth. Lick it up. Wrap your tongue around it and make it suck. Put it back. Taste it up. Yeah. This lavender got some touch.
Mommy, what is he saying?
Don't pay attention to him, darling.
Y'all like that? Lick it up. Yeah. Little lollipop.
Oh, that was detestable. Let's hurry up and get inside and start questioning potential witnesses.
Yeah, let's get inside.
Excuse me, are you the owner of this establishment?
Yes, I am. Look at the people that have come here tonight. Can you believe this? Now, this is exactly what I expected. We have gotten our town back. The only bad thing is we still have not figured out what happened to Pickney. And still no one knows.
What is your name?
My name is I'm Pat the owner.
So you're this Pat the bartender.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm Pat the bartender owner, aren't I?
Yeah.
I do everything.
The sheriff was murdered in your parking lot, right?
Yes. And this is something that I was not planning on. This has nothing to do with the publicity stunt. And we still have not figured out what happened to him, even though you say he was disintegrated into a pink dust. I'm not convinced of that.
Is that what happened? He was disintegrated into a pink dust?
Yes, I can't remember what character said that.
That would be me, Deputy Rob.
That's it. Deputy Rob said that.
I saw his body print, pink and dusty. You know, he was an old man, but he ain't never been this dusty in his life.
And what was the motive? What was the motive to kill him? We have no motive.
Okay, let's pause for a second. Let's back up real quick. So, can you tell me at any point while the killing happened, did you go outside?
I did not go outside. I was tending bar when everybody came rushing in telling me about the drones.
Okay.
So, I was not there.
Okay.
Now, Rob, you're saying you saw this. Robert, you said you saw it happen. You saw the pink dust happen.
No, I didn't see the pink dust. I saw the body print, the after. I was in the office. Why don't nobody understand my actual job? I'm supposed to be in the office doing the paperwork. I don't want to be seen. I got bad anxiety.
What is your name again?
Robert.
Robert what?
He's
He's
a
I'm
deputy
first. Robert
mayor
second.
of this town. Does anybody know where the mayor is?
My fellow villains. Well, it certainly is nice to see
there he
all
is.
of you, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming out to purchase the lipstick, licorice, and liquor combination gift set, because all the proceeds are going towards our paint budget for next year, and next year the color is blue.
Ew, no more gray.
Mayor, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Agent Mueller, and this is my partner, Agent Sculdy, and we are here from the Y files of the FBI, and we are trying to get to the bottom of the death of Sheriff Jonathan Pinckney. Is there any way that you could provide us with some information as to what may have happened to this man?
Can you start by telling us where you were at the time of the death?
Well, yes, I can. I was in my very own hot tub on my back porch, and when I heard about Sheriff Pinckney's being vaporized into nothing but pink vapors, well, I had to see it for myself. So I jumped on my horse and I rode right over there immediately, because I had to see it for myself before the news cameras got there. Because I'm telling you that Shelly down at KAC, she doesn't know what she's talking about. So you got to get it from the horse's mouth, and that is me. So I will tell you what happened to Sheriff Pinckney's. He was surrounded by members of our very own sister city, Guangzhou, and that's the last anybody's seen of him.
Now, Roy, excuse me.
And who are you?
I'm the mayor, a mayor's confidant, Merna, and an advisor, close advisor. Roy, I just want you to be, just careful about what think about what you're saying, because I mean they can see that you couldn't jump on a horse. I mean, what he means is he used a special lift to get up there, and yes, and next to the hot tub where the barn is a special lift to get him up on the horse, and we named it the jumper, didn't we? We didn't.
Let little Lolly tell you what really happened, because there was a group of blind dogs with diabetes out there in these streets. You feel me? And everybody was watching. Like we was here. We was here. We watching. They were hollering at the moon. They were with their blind doggy eyes. And then this man was shooting at the dogs. For some reason, he was shooting at the dogs. And then we just boom. He was gone.
That is true. And I just want to point out that Pat, the bartender, was actually outside with us. She was with us at the time. We brought her out there with us.
So, Pat, why did you say you were not outside?
I do not recall being outside. I remember being inside, tending the bar. The only time I went outside was when everybody told me there were drones. And I went out and I said, okay, they're drones. But I never went out again. I stayed in the bar, and I have at least 100 witnesses saying I stayed in the bar.
Mm-hmm. We'll take those names in a minute. So are you saying that you don't know anything about these blind diabetic dogs?
No, I know nothing about the blind diabetic dogs. I've heard about it, but I have not.
Agent Sculdy, can I talk to you here in the corner?
Yep.
All right, well,
If you need an autograph, just hit me up.
Sculdy, I gotta tell you.
Little Lolly.
1 second.
Agent Sculdy, when I was working on a case before, when we were in Egypt, when we were investigating underneath the pyramids, that blind diabetic dogs back in the year 2,000 years before Christ were used by the Egyptian royalty to attack people with high sugar levels themselves, and they would sick them out to seek out people with high sugar levels because a certain family was opposing the pharaoh, and I think that might have an application here in this case.
So your theory is some sort of ancient method of population control?
Perhaps maybe these so-called aliens, or I hope I always certainly hope that they're aliens in these drones are using maybe something that they used with the Egyptians 4,000 years ago.
Why don't we go back and try to get as much details as we can and try to see what everyone actually witnessed, and then maybe come back to this.
Okay, Sculdy. I mean, I appreciate your skepticism, but don't give me though. Let's just let's take this one step at a time. We got to jump in feet first. We are dealing with things that we never thought that we were going to encounter. We are dealing with things beyond our wildest imagination. We are dealing with things that no one would ever believe, and I want to believe.
Okay, well, one step at a time, okay? We might not have all the information, but there's always a good explanation for everything. So why don't we get back over here and finish questioning our potential witnesses?
All right, Agent Sculdy.
Deputy Robert, was it?
Robert?
Okay. What else can you tell us about what you know about the sheriff?
Well, let me tell you about him. He was a very hard working man. He did my job, his job, and everybody else's job right along with it. He preferred to be outside, and I prefer to be inside. We had a great relationship. He didn't like papers. I didn't like people. We had a great relationship. Now, you can say he was the black and white. I was the white part of the cookie, and he was the black part, even though our skin color is a little bit different. But he was out there. He was doing the right thing, and he was keeping me inside. So, the best way to describe the man is that he was my saving grace.
And had you ever known in the past the sheriff to shoot or harm animals?
I mean, he was a hunter. He said, what was the need of blind dogs? I mean, they can't be used as guide dogs. Why do we have them? They can't eat up any trash. I mean, everything they do is just they're just shitting everywhere, and we just blindly. They don't know what they're doing. So he said, put them out of misery. I said, as long as I'm not outside.
So in your opinion, the sheriff shooting at the dogs was not out of the norm?
Sure.
Excuse me. Are you an FBI agent? My name is Clyve.
Yes.
No. Yes, I am.
Hi. My name is Clyve, and I just wanted to just share a couple of things with you. I haven't told anybody this at all, but the night that we were here at the bar, and we saw all the diabetic dogs out on the in the parking lot. I think that I just have this feeling that those diabetic dogs were for me. Because I have high blood sugar, and I think my wife is like a secret confidant to the mayor, and I think they want to get rid of me.
Understand. What is your wife's name?
Merna.
Okay. And what made you think that the dogs were coming for you?
Because as soon as I got near them, they started coming toward me, and I just had this gut feeling.
Okay. And did you happen to notice them react to anyone else in that way?
No.
Okay. That does sound a little curious.
And there's one other thing that I noticed. I think that those dogs were released by Pat the bartender.
And what makes you say that?
She
Clive,
disappeared.
Clive, honey. Merna, we met earlier. I was chatting with the mayor. Clive is my husband. You met my husband, Clive. Oh, he's such a character, that Clive. Could I speak to you privately, agent? Could we just move away, Clive? Clive, why don't you go see Pat and get get a little drink?
Sure, no
Yeah,
problem.
okay.
Agent, my Clive he has not been well lately, and he sometimes just comes up with preposterous stories. And so I just want to make sure that you're not, you know, taking too much of what he says, like, seriously. Just take it, with a grain of salt.
So are you saying that you don't know anything about these diabetic blind dogs potentially attacking your husband?
Well, of course not. I mean, I saw the dogs. We saw them, the night we saw the drones, and they were in the parking lot. The poor pups just wandering, aimlessly. And then the sheriff was there doing that dirty business. But that's all. The dogs were not inside at all.
And what exactly is your role with the mayor?
My role, just I'm a I mean, to most, I'm a concerned citizen. I'm a concerned citizen, right, Clive? But I am confidentially the mayor's confidential advisor.
Whose responsibilities include.
Confidentially advising the mayor on things of confidence,
I see.
such as, well, there's the Gray Paint Initiative and lollipop flavor selection, and there would also be negotiating to get more factory workers from Guangzhou. And so I just want you to know, please, this is confidential. But Clive was the former mayor and did not take his loss in the last election very well at all. And so if there are, unusual things going around here in this town, I would strongly, take a look see at my dear sweet other half.
I appreciate the information, and I will come back to you if I have more questions.
Tune in the next time where we hear Pat the bartender say,
Good night, everyone from Licksville. What state are we in?